Hello there guys, it's absolutely pitch black road trip, so I've just pulled over in a truck lay-by to quickly come and say hello. I'm going to be on the road. I am hands-free, so for anyone saying, oh, she's not bloody hands-free, I've got a police car just coming down the side of me, so let's make sure they're just going past. Thank you very much. Bye-bye police. So what else is coming? Anyway, I'm on a road trip, just making sure no cars come off on the lay-by one because it's truckers. But this trucker, right, I really needed a bloody wee before setting off, but he's just turned his bloody lights on. So anyway, let me just get on an ambulance, but it's not zing-zinged. So anyway, David Shayler is, if you Google David Shayler, you'll probably have very, let me just get my headphones on. Let me get my mic, sorry. So let me just make sure nobody comes, because I thought this truck was coming out, but he's not. So let me just hook my mic a bit closer to my mouth, and yes, I'm hands-free. So anyway, I can't keep my light on, so I'm going to be dark while I'm talking for a bit. So bear with me. Any sort of parking things, I'll pull over and put the light on for a bit so I can chat to you if I still stay on. So basically, I'm on a road trip to Reading. I'm going to a permaculture setup. I wanted to sort of park in front of this truck, but I got a truck coming behind me, so just bear with me. So basically, David teaches affidavits of all things. David Shayler teaching affidavits, and I'm going to have to turn my lights off now, guys. So anyway, I'm off to Reading. David Shayler is publicly in the media regularly because he's a ex-MI5 agent, and I met David back in 2013, and then after spending about 3 or 4 days with him living in sort of like a whistleblower's house, I asked David if I could interview him on a radio show, and he said yes. So I interviewed David about commercial linen and common law and affidavits and how to submit into the courts, what you need to do in the courts and stuff like that. Now, as you know, the difficulty with my situation was they took my kids, they took my hire car, they took my tenancy, and then I found myself sort of, walk for justice and all of that back in 2013. So I broke my gag on the streets of Downing Street, July 2013, on 17th of July 2013. And basically, since then, I've been pushing for an investigation into Children's Social Services for state kidnapping and many other things, because I've been aware of problems in this services since the day I was born by my own records, because my mother was 15 when she was pregnant, 16 when she gave birth, at a hospital, cesarean section, upside down, jaundice. Would have been diagnosed with EDS if they'd known about that sort of stuff, if they'd done DNA testing, and if the signs and symptoms of stuff had been there with my interactions and stuff like that, my creativity and shit, then they would have picked up on the Asperger's, being it's a comorbid with EDS. I don't know why it comes hand in hand. I don't know what it's all about. I'm not a biologist, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, slipping into the social care system, if you imagine it on a spectrum like autism, everybody's coming up, well, not everybody, I can't say everybody because I haven't done the statistics on it, and I knew if anyone can do a freedom of request and get these statistics, that'd be fantastic. I can't do everything, I can do something. At this particular point, I'm heading to Reading. I'm just coming up to a roundabout, so I can't see myself or you, so I'm just heading up to a roundabout. Anyway, I can't remember how to get to Reading. I'm sure it's down by Heathrow Airport. So Birdworld. Do you know, whenever I see a Birdworld sign, it makes me feel like I'm at home, because I used to go to Birdworld with my dad when I was a kid. And it's the brown signs that are in the same areas. A lot of people broken down today, actually. That's like 5 cars just in the time it's taken me to come out of Portsmouth, and and another police car, a marked one. Seriously, I hate living in the city. It's so hustly and bustly. Hello there. On a roundabout, lots of lights. Whoop, go on then, truck, you can go through. Nice white truck. Go on. London, Guildford, Farnham on the A3. So actually, I've got a friend in Bagshot. Hello. Yeah, so I'm on the A3. London, 49 miles. Guildford, 22. Farnham. I need to move this fucking bag because it's right on my way. The boys are in the back of the car. They're fast asleep. That's better. Oh, I finally found crisps. Let me just move over a minute. And so basically, I'm going to head to Reading. If David pops up, then I know he's still up, but he hasn't got the internet on his phone and no credit, so I'm going to give him a call once I get to Reading, and probably will still be up, because I know what David's like. So I've got the tent, pitch up. Boys will either just transfer straight into the tent or just sleep in the car. They've got them reclining ones anyway. I'm a travelling mum in the car, so I'm used to travelling. I've done it 3 times around now, so I've done 3 baby sets, 3 times around anyway. Faith and Aaron obviously not past 3 and 4, as you know, and Liam and Daniel, it all went minkety mankety when they were, sort of like Liam's 18th and Daniel's sort of high school time, so he remained with his dad. So so anyway, again, I'm just passing the Greetham and Borden. Funny enough, Borden, that's where I grew up, in Borden. So I'm just passing Longmoor, Dudar. I can actually get off at Longmoor if I wanted to. My dad lives just off that road sign, so. But if I went and knocked on his door, he probably won't speak to me yet again. I do speak to his wife occasionally, but the last communication I had, she had accidentally liked one of my posts, so I messaged her to say, did you do it on purpose or by accident? She said by accident. She said she just checks in every now and then just to let my dad know how I'm doing. Guildford 20 miles, London 47, so and I basically said, if Dad wants to know how I'm doing, telling him he can pick up the phone and ring me whenever he likes, so stop stalking me. Hello Mum, probably stalking me. Hello many people who think, what's she doing with the kids in the car? It's easier, they fall asleep, you travel. I've been doing it for years and years and years. I'm an ex-army wife, so yeah. Anyway, I can actually see my screen, but I can't turn my eyes to look at it, so it would actually be easier if I couldn't see it, because then it wouldn't distract me. I need to keep my eyes on the road, so I've got my headphones on. So basically, I'm heading to speak to David, because I'm going to bring David onto live to talk to you about how to do an affidavit. If you've already done your submission, fantastic, great, let us know what's going on, what sort of communication. I spoke to a couple of people on the phone who have had correspondence back to say there's been an error and stuff like that. Keep going, keep pushing, email me in if need be at Kelly, Kellie, at kellycotton.com. And you can copy me into anything and ring them, do anything, just let them know that you're here, wave at them. And also, I've been on the phone to the Sun today. Obviously, the Sun have written about me for years because of my mum, so I've said, do us a favour, I need this stuff out. My media, I have to sort of pay to get it out on a public page, and on the inside one, it's a bit pain in the arse because I can't get things out quick enough from in there, and I can't really spend the time sort of looking to see who's in there and following and shit like that. So anyway, I'm just passing Liphook services in half a mile, so what I'll do is I'll just quickly pull over a minute and I'll just come in and actually talk to you before I set off. And I've got a quarter of a tank of petrol. I'm not looking at you, I was looking down at my petrol. I've got a quarter of a tank of petrol, but I want to get further in, to be honest, because Portsmouth is so fucking expensive. Let me just hit my things because I want to get off here. I actually went to school in Liphook. My first high school was Liphook, actually, and I lived in Liphook with my dad and my second stepmom. Let me go up around the back around here a minute. Oh, is it a drive-through Starbucks? No. Oh, I don't like Starbucks. They're fucking expensive. Seriously. I dread to actually have a look at my bank account because I'm just winging it at the moment. I'm going to have to because it's a make or break situation. There was an animal just ran underneath me. it's a make or break situation right now, really. So I'm going to go right under a light. I've got somebody with a door though. There you go, I'm right under a light. So basically in the car I've got my paperwork, I've got what have I got? Lots of stuff. David's going to basically do some gardening with the kids while I get some stuff done on basically getting the notes together and everything. So we've got until the 30th of August to all get our submissions into the inquiry into children. So basically go on and Google Parliamentary Department of Education inquiry into children's social care workforce. Have a look at the Parliament one first. I'm just going to turn my engine off. Have a look at the Parliament one first, and then have a look at all of the blogs that have been done by other campaigners and stuff like that. Lots and lots of people out there are trying to put together lots of different ways of you interpreting it, understanding it, lots of standard things, lots of things. So please, 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 please get your focus out of EastEnders, anything that you're doing. Amber's just posted to say 3 more days left. So basically you've got 3 days. Get a notepad, pen. Literally, right at the top of it, write your name, your kids, boom, 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 boom. This is your notepad. So from there, literally, I could probably actually put it out for you quite quickly now. I could probably actually put it in scale. So actually, right, at the top of your little notepad, write what court your children were taken from, what social services, who all your legals were, blah, 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 blah. Then put, obviously, who was parties to proceedings, yourself, dad, children, blah, 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 blah. Any persons that come forward, blah, 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 blah. The question is, now on my wall somewhere, and I'm assuming Amber has got it in the group. So in the group as well. So basically before I go into the group, so if Amber, if you could put the groups down and pages. And they're not ran by them, by the way, they're ran by me, sorry. That's a nice car. That would be handy for me right now. Seriously, my car's packed. In fact, let me take it off so I can see properly. I'll just stop while my kids are settled. Oh shit, what's happened there? I'm requesting somebody. Oh, right, anyway. So basically, the final date, when I say